Good morning, good afternoon or good night, depending on what time you're watching the video. Today we are gonna prepare lasagna together and we want to share the actual recipe, how to make lasagna. Depending on the country, of course, there are gonna be different ingredients and different brands you can buy. We bought a standard German brands to make this, so let's see how it is, and we're gonna just taste it later and see if actually German ingredients are enough to give us a good lasagna.
We also invited our friends to make an evaluation,
so they can be the judges. And now let's start with the ingredients. Few things on ingredient. Wine should be not the best ever quality. We found this wine here and it's pretty much fine. Red or white is also the same. Spasa here, you can get different variation of that. This is from Reve. Barilla is the best so far. You can also make it by yourself, but it's not necessary. And there is also the green one is pretty nice. For the flour, it's enough, like a normal one. This is type 550. I think you can get also the number 100, is fine. Cheese as well, try and get the Parmigiano. This is called Grana Padano and it's also pretty much fine. Check if they have this kind of symbol and this should be the best quality. Meat should be partially from cow and partially from pig. And that's the best to enhance the flavor and not have just like a strong pig flavor or a strong cow flavor. One more thing about the oil, try and get the extra virgin olive oil. This is the best, and I think, yeah, that's pretty much all. Let's start preparing the meat. It's gonna take 3 hours. First thing first, let's cut the onion and the carrot. Can I also please help me?
The second step is that we have to preheat this stove and then put some oil and fry our onions till it becomes a little bit gold. But
and the carrots as well.
Yeah.
After I think 5-10 minutes it should look a little bit browner and we are gonna start adding the meat right now. So after a little bit that the meat releases the fat and it gets a little bit liquid here, you have to wait, and then once the liquid has gone partially, you have to put a little bit of wine and let the alcohol evaporate. Time for the next step. Tomato paste.
I don't think that tomato paste is a correct description. It's not the condensed one.
So we are going to put the tomato puree or passata, how you want to call it, Gonna mix it a little bit, and then we're gonna start with the first liter of water out of 3. And every liter of water should chill for 1 hour, and then after the first hour we're gonna put another liter of water, and then so on and so on. The goal is also not to make it too dry, but also not make it too wet. I mean, after 1 hour it should pretty much dry, but not too much, but also should be not too wet. So if it's too wet, you just have to wait a little bit more to pour the second liter of water.
I think we will not make it for 3 liters because
So the meat is apparently ready. Let's see. We have to put a little bit of pepper and salt. Okay. So it should be something like that. Maybe this one is a little bit too liquid. But should be okay. It's time for bechamel. My idea is milk. Other side you put the butter and the flour, and then you put the milk onto the flour and the butter. Yes? Yes.
yes.
Still a bit too liquid, but it's fine. We have had enough of waiting. It's time to spread it.
Mm-hmm. Così.
Dun dun dun. Wow.
And then someone turns the light on. Oh god!
The pizza I don't know because I'm not sure how I never tried to do it, so I don't know.
I already did it, but it's like so really